Good morning everyone. Today, papakita ko sa inyo paano gumawa ng simple line graph for economics. Using the Excel. Here we have an example of some of the title that we are going to use. So meron tayong interest rate, supply, increase in supply and demand. On the other hand, we also have simple data graph for interest rate, supply, and then we're going to show yung pag-increase ni demand, the data for demand and an increase para kay demand. So gagawin ko lang ay maglalagay tayo ng mga sample data for interest rate. Say 1% going to pataas, no? So let's say 1.5, then 2, 2.5, and then 3%. Okay, sa supply, alam natin pagka ang interest rate ay mababa rin ang supply ng pera. Oh, by the way, this is for loanable funds. So say for example, the supply starts with 15 or let's say 5 na lang. 5 and then 10, 15, 20, 25. And then sa supply increase, in the increase of supply, let's add 5 each. So this is going to be 10, 15, 20, 25, and 30. Sa demand, pagka mababa yung interest ay mas mataas ang demand ng funds. Mas mataas ang kukuha dahil mababa nga yung interest rate. So let's say maximum natin ito ay 50, 40, 30, 20, and 10. Ayan, so meron na tayong sample data para sa paggawa natin ng graph. Ang una natin gagawin ay click anywhere sa mga data na ito and then go to insert, then click this one, yung insert scatter, yung down arrow niya sa gilid, and then piliin nyo, you have choices like this one, but I suggest gamitin nyo itong yung may mga dot para makita yung mismong point kung nasaan yung data. So choose this one. All right, then I'll just move it here. Nakikita nyo, hindi pa tama yung mga information kasi dito, ang nais natin ay interest rate o yung 1% hanggang 3% yung nandito. And then yung mga nandito ay yung quantity, let's say yung 50 o yung 5 hanggang 50 na nandito. So kailangan pa natin itong baguhin. So gagawin natin ay right click, then go to select data. Buburahin natin lahat to dahil hindi pa sila nakaayos. So remove, remove, remove. Ngayon, blanco yung ating graph. Wala pa siyang laman. Gagawin natin, we will add manually. Click add. The series name, ano yung unang information na gusto mong ilagay. So in my case, supply. You can just click this cell or you can just type it manually. Pwede rin. Pwede yan. But para mas simple, just click supply. Sa series X values. Yung X values, ito yung Y-axis. So ito yung papunta dito sa right. This is the figures below na papunta sa right. Okay, tawag doon ay X values or X-axis. So piliin natin yung information and data under supply. Alright, now sa Y values is the opposite of X values or X-axis. This is the Y-axis. Ito yung pataas, yung vertical line. Okay? So gusto natin dito ay yung percentage o yung interest rate percentage. So pipiliin lang natin ito. Alright, ayan. So nakita yung information nandito na. So we're good to go. Just click OK. Alright, so meron na tayong supply curve. Gusto natin dagdag yung increase para natin makikita yung movement. We also made a note here sa gilid na whenever there's increase in supply, the supply curve will shift down to the right. So gusto natin makita sa graph na to kung talagang may pagbabago ng pwesto sa supply curve. Down, right daw, supposed to be nandito yan. So gagawin natin ulit yung parehong steps na ginawa natin kanina. Just click add. Series name naman, this time supply increase. X-axis or X values, yung value lang ng supply. And then sa Y, pareho lang, interest rate pa rin yung ating vertical axis. Okay, there you go. Makikita nyo rito na lumabas na yung supply curve. So, tama yung note natin na whenever there is an increase in supply, the supply curve will shift down to the right. So, click lang natin yung OK. Lastly, ang gusto nating makita naman na yung relationship ng supply at increase in supply curve kay demand. So, just click add. This time, click yung demand cell. And then yung values ni demand. And then yung y-axis. Again, this is the interest rate. Click OK. Alright, so pwede na to. Click natin yung OK. Ayun yung kinalabasan ng ating simpleng graph. So, makita natin dito yung demand curve na papuntang kaliwa at makikita natin yung supply curve na papuntang kanan. Okay, so pwede pa natin itong pagandahin dahil hindi pa naman ganito kalinaw sa mga makakakita ng ating graph. So gagawin lang natin, una ilalagyan natin ng mga label to. Okay, gagawin natin ng lalagay tayo ng axis title. So click nyo na yung box. So axis title, ito yung dito sa gilid, saka yung sa baba. Axis title, yan. Lagyan din natin ng chart title. And yung legends, gusto nyo sa baba, okay na yan. Pero kung gusto nyo ilagay sa right, which is my preference, pwede rin naman. Okay. Okay na yan. And then edit na lang natin. Lagyan na sa gilid, interest rate. Okay. Lagay natin sa baba. It's going to be quantity demanded and quantity supplied and demanded. Okay. Sa taas, yung pinaka-title, anong gusto mong maintindihan, ano talaga yung pinapakita mo message sa graph na to. So, lalagay lang natin is increase in supply for loanable funds. Okay. Okay na to. So, ngayon, pwede na natin i-edit to. Gusto ko itong naka-bold, this one, and this one. Ayan. And you can do a lot of customizations depende sa inyong preference. Pero sa akin, okay na to. Mas simple. Alright. Ngayon, papakita natin kung paano naman gumawa ng isa pang simple line graph using the data for a demand. That there's an increase in demand. So, pagdating sa interest rate, babagawin natin ng bahagya 1.5%. 2.5%, 5%, and then 4.5%, and then 5.5%. Alright, so again, yung simple rule natin, for loanable funds, pagka mababa yung interest, mababa rin yung supply. Of course, hindi kikita yung mga nagsusupply ng funds kung mababa yung returns na makukuha nila. So, lagay natin dito like 10, 20, 30, 40, and 50. Pag sa demand, pag mababa yung interest rate naman, mas maraming ihiram. Siyempre, maraming uutang ng funds. So, say, lagay natin yung maximum dito ay 75. Then, less 15, that's going to be 60, 45, 30, and 15. So, may increase sa demand. Papakita natin yung relationship o paano yung curve. Nagdagalan natin ng by 5. So, 80, 65, 50, 35, and 20. Yan. Okay na tayo. So, gawa na natin ang graph. Again, click anywhere in the cell sa loob ng data. Click Insert. And then, piliin nyo itong Insert Scatter. Click nyo lang yung arrow down. Then, piliin nyo, I suggest piliin nyo itong merong dot o yung may meeting point. Alright, meron na tayong graph. Kaya lang gusto nating makita rito ay kaparehas itong nauna. Sa gilid, sa y-axis niya, dapat meron tayong interest rate. At dito sa x-axis niya ay meron tayong quantity. So, paano natin gagawin yun? Again, just right-click, select data, and then burayin natin yung tatlong to. Remove lang natin. Remove, 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 and then add. This time, yung series name ay, well, kapares lang. Just click the cell of supply, yung value niya. And then dito sa y-axis, you can just select the interest rate. Ito yung sa vertical. Ayan, kitang-kita naman. Y-axis. Then click OK. Sulat natin dito. So, para kay demand, just click Add. Click the demand cell. And then yung value na demand. And then, pares lang kay Y values or Y-axis. Click OK. Ayan, meron na tayong simpleng supply and demand curve. Again, we'd like to see the relationship or the changes in the curve when it comes kay demand. So, click Add, Demand Increase, yung value ng demand, and then yung y-axis. Alright, there you go. Okay na to. So, it says here sa ating economic lessons or even sa ating notes that whenever there is an increase in demand, the demand curve will shift up to the right. So, we started here kay orange kanina, kay demand. Ayan, kita naman. Sabi niya, pag may dagdag o may increase kay demand, the demand curve, this curve will shift up to the right. So, ito yon. Okay, so tama. Naipakita natin. Modify na lang natin. So, we're just going to add chart title, axis title, and para pares sila sa kabila, yung ating legend will be on the right side. Alright, so palitan lang natin to ng interest rate. And this one, quantity. Oh, you can just put in quantity. Okay lang yon. Or quantity supplied and demanded. Okay na yon. And there's a chart title. Lalagay ko, increase in demand for loanable funds. Yan, pabold ko lang, konting customization para madaling tignan. Okay. Ayan siya. This is just how you do it, the simple way of making line graph using Microsoft Excel. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you like the video. If you think this is beneficial sa inyo, and you can also do one subscribe, and I will appreciate that. Thank you so much and have a good day.